How am I gonna review this? Gone. That's the title of this movie. It really is. That's the title. Stars Amanda Seyfried. Now look, Amanda Seyfried is extremely attractive. She just has these eyes where if you look like if you just kind of stared at her eyes, you'd just be like... Man, that is an attractive face, just that face. Never mind. The movie starts out with her character and she's living with her sister, and we learn that in her past she was once abducted by someone, kidnapped, and believed to have been almost killed, but she escaped. Now the cops were never able to find the place where she was, they were never able to find her captor, and so she was kind of labeled a little bit nuts because no one really believed that she was actually kidnapped. So she goes to work and she comes back and her sister is now gone. Haha, there's the title. And she is absolutely convinced that the same guy who kidnapped her has now returned and kidnapped her sister. And so she goes out on this quest to try to find her sister. The cops still don't believe her, and they're after her because they think she's dangerous, they think she's kind of a little bit crazy. And the movie takes place over the course of this one day in which she tries to go to all these different places to try to figure out information about this guy, see if she can pick up tips, see if she can find out where her sister is, and hopefully find her and save her and prove that she's not insane. I went into this movie today at around noon and I was thinking to myself, this is going to be terrible. This is going to be awful, and I just don't care. I'm just going to sit down and watch this movie, and I'm going to come home and I'm going to review it. I'm going to have fun with whatever is on the screen. And the movie actually wasn't that bad. I didn't mind this movie. The movie definitely has problems, and I will get to those in a bit. A lot of people are ready to hate this movie, and I can completely understand why, because I was ready to hate it too. It wasn't screened for critics. That's never a good sign. That shows that the studio doesn't have confidence in the product, and they're not sure if they want to screen it for critics, because they're pretty sure the critics are going to say it's terrible, don't see it. Also the trailer. The trailer is really marketing this movie as like a teenage thriller. Young girls will like this movie. Go for a date. It's a fun, stupid little teenage drama thriller thing. And I didn't really feel like the movie was like that. I feel like the director was trying to make a slightly more sophisticated movie. I sat down in the theater and I was thinking, okay, let's just see what happens. And the first shot, I was like, huh, that's actually a very well framed shot. And the next shot, I was like, that shot doesn't look half bad either. And you know what? This movie actually looks pretty nice. I mean, some of the scenes were a little bit overlit, and I felt that there was a little bit too much lighting in some section where it looked a little bit too produced. You know, you could tell, okay, this is a scene and everything. But here's the deal. I like thrillers that take place only in one day. One of my favorites is Die Hard 3. Amanda Seyfried gives a performance that is a little bit shaky in this movie. There's at times where it worked for her, and then there were scenes where I was like, where is your head at right now? What is going... Where's your head at? Where's your... Okay, I'm done. Seriously. God. Earlier in the film, there were some scenes where she was trying to convince the police that her sister was really gone, she's not crazy, and she was really flimsy in those scenes. But with the scenes where she was by herself, she was a lot more strong. Towards the end, she was more strong. So here's the deal. Throughout this whole movie, I was thinking there's going to be some stupid twist at the end that completely invalidates everything I just watched, and it's going to ruin the whole movie. I was thinking there's going to be a lot of dumb shaky cam, there's going to be all these random things that aren't necessary. And there were some cliches in the movie. Yes, there was a scene where a cat jumped out of the thing. I was like, you know, a cat, okay? Just Hollywood, stop letting cats jump out of things. It's dumb. And there was a lot of pointless chase scenes that were poorly filmed that didn't really need to be in the movie. It just felt like they were kind of there because the studio was like, look, there needs to be a chase scene, okay? Just make a chase scene right here, alright, just do it. And the director's like, fine. God. But here's what I liked about this movie. I was interested in the central story. And that's really the most important part of a movie. I was diverted for 90 minutes, and although certain aspects of this film were very stupid, at like Amanda Seyfried's character just kind of alone, just going forth into the woods at the end to hopefully find this killer, I was like, look, really? I mean, be careful, woman. Just be careful, okay? But I cannot deny the fact that I enjoyed watching this movie. My attention was involved with the story. Yes, there were stupid things with the movie, but a lot of the cliches that I were expecting were not there. A lot of critics will probably say it was bad because usually critics get upset when they're not screened for a movie and they have to go spend their own money, and usually they're just ready to hate a movie, just like I was. But I'm not a cynical person. I'm not a pessimist. I always hope for something to be good. Yes, there were stupid and silly moments. Yes, some parts of the script didn't make sense. Yes, some of the performances were shaky, but I was interested. Now I'm going to give Gone a B, but I'm going to give that rating with a message to you. I enjoyed this movie. I had fun watching it. A lot of people won't. I was expecting absolutely nothing, so I was satisfied with the fact that I was interested in the movie. And for that, I will give it a B, but I will tell you that some of you will not feel that way. That's fine, but this is my opinion, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'd like to know, do you have a favorite like thriller, like on the run movie, like that just takes place in a like one space or one set period of time? Tell me something that you like, because I want to see more that I haven't seen. Till next time, guys, if you like this review, you can subscribe to my channel and get Stuckmanized.